Hey guys, so I'm sorry I haven't uploaded a lot in a while. I'm a little overdue. I've got an old video from some Tron stuff I'm gonna upload. I'm having some issues with internet. I'm having some internet issues with uploading stuff. Just having problems. But so here comes. It's end of the year. I'm gonna try uploading that guy and upload this video here. 5 year end of the year. Time for the best of, kind of in a sense. And what I've done in the last years, at least in the last year, is my favorite movies of the year. Now this year has been a very tight fiscal year for me, being that I'm on my own completely. School, work, I'm not making a ton of money, but surviving. So basically, I've cut my list down from my top 10 favorite movies of the year since I've missed so many movies this year to my top 5 movies of the year. And I think they're strong movies. There are a couple movies out there that I haven't had a chance to go see, so feel free to post your favorite movies of the year. Ones you think I should have put on the list, because I do want to see them, and maybe it's something I haven't seen yet, and I can let you know. Like, oh, I haven't seen this one yet. Sorry, I'll put it on, maybe a list in the future. So, first off, let me put my honorable mentions down. Honorable mentions, people didn't make the list. First off, the A-Team. I watched the show growing up. The movie was fantastic. It was over the top, fun, action, just perfect the way it should have been. Just the perfect the way it should have been. The other big one for me is Harry Potter. Thank you for finally getting it right. I mean, God, the last couple Harry Potters sucked. I mean, 4 was the only halfway decent one of the last 4 of them. Goblet of Fire was the last halfway decent one of all the last 4, so it's nice to see them back on track, and they're doing a good job with the last one. So here we go, guys. I put them in order of where I go, starting with number 5. We're going to say Book of Eli. This movie was a fantastic film. Really had a great twist at the end. Fantastic message overall. 2 amazing actors, Gary Oldman and Denzel Washington. I can't recommend this movie enough. It was early in the year, it was January, I think, when it came out, and it's been one of my favorites of all year long. It's just perfect. Just perfect. So, action, over the top, violent, but with a real story. Number 2 is the movie Kick-Ass. It has made my top comic book movies of all time. It really dealt with that whole what if people dressed up and fought, and it was just fantastic. Sorry, I'm exhausted from work. So Kick-Ass was perfect. It really did hit all the right spots. Extremely funny, but very, very dark, very bloody, very... Yeah, not a movie for everyone. There's some things in that movie, like the little girl cursing and being a badass. That's just not for everyone. Number 3, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I did not see this in theaters. When it came out on DVD, I downloaded it. I got a copy from a friend, and basically watched it. It is one of the funniest movies this year, if not the absolute funniest movie this year. It's in my top 5. I don't know what else can compete. There's a few other good movies out there that are funny, but this movie was brilliantly funny. I mean, wow. Edgar Wright is a brilliant, brilliant man. He's made 2 fantastic comedies before this, and this one was just mind-bogglingly good. So visual. I mean, we rarely see a comic book brought to life so thoroughly done, so thoroughly well on the big screen, and it just had all the energy and essence it needed to have. So kudos, Edgar, you did a fantastic job. Next one is number 2 is Tron Legacy. For me, this was the movie to beat all year. I said everything's gonna have a hard time beating this movie. This movie's gonna be the movie to beat all year long. I knew it was gonna be tough to beat, and it was. It lived up to everything I could have asked for. As hyped as I was about this film, knowing how long it had been since the first one, they filled in all the gaps. They did all the stories right. it wasn't just an action movie. It was a real story. The critics complained about the acting, but for me, the acting was spot on for the most part. I guess the guy who played Sam Flynn could have been a slightly better actor, maybe just a tad, but he was maybe the weakest link of the whole movie. But he did a pretty good job, Eve too. Jeff Bridges, Olivia Wilde was fantastic. One of my favorite new people in the world, Michael Sheen, the guy who plays Castor. He is fantastic. He's been good in everything. I mean, if you haven't seen any of his work, or you don't think you've seen any of his work, if you've seen the first and third Underworld movies, he plays Lucius. He was the White Rabbit in the new Alice in Wonderland. He's done a lot of stuff, and he's always different looking. He never looks the same. Fantastic film. Thank you so much for revitalizing that franchise. I'm hoping there will be a third one with what's going on in the world with Sam and everything. I hope, please. Anyway, number one movie of the year for me. I don't think this is going to be a surprise to anyone. I think it's probably on almost everyone else's top movie of the year awards. Inception is just hands down one of the greatest films ever created. No surprise, Christopher Nolan did a fantastic job. He blows my mind how good he is. And I'm counting the days till I find out more about The Dark Knight Rises. Anyway, those are my top movies. If you have any complaints, throw them out there. Post it down below. If not, well, say some of your favorite movies. If you can't think of anything else, say one of your favorite movies for the year. I'd love to talk about it. Feel free. So anyway, guys, as always, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And until next time, keep watching, keep collecting. May the force be with you.